Hi everyone, it's Roberta again, and I am trying to get used to using this camera and using the microphone and basically the whole setup of this. And I thought, what better time than now? So I've recently been reflecting about all of my Disney trips and realised I've been going since 2008, which that's insane. I'm so lucky. But over the years, I've collected quite a lot of mugs, and I thought, since I'm testing this out, what a good time to actually go through them and share them with you guys. So, first things first, we have this Disneyland hotel mug from Disneyland Paris. I was very lucky to be able to stay there, and I still can't believe them words are actually coming out of my mouth. So I had to commemorate the trip, and it's with this gorgeous mug with the logo on the front and the clock on the back with this absolutely stunning gold handle and gold trim. And along with that, I have this cup and saucer, this little espresso cup. It has the same logo on the front, however, it's plain on the back of this one with the same gold trim going round, and the saucer has the clock as well. So they're really cute. That and the mug is just perfect to remember the trip by. We then have this two set, and they come with a little leaf saucer, a spoon, which is so cute. This one has a dragonfly on, and the main mug is this pink flower, and on the inside it has another pink flower, and obviously this is inspired by Alice in Wonderland. And to go with that, it's got exactly the same saucer, but it's blue, and the spoon has Alice on instead, and there's a blue flower there. I got those from the England Pavilion in Epcot, and this is your note to always look in the pavilion shops, because I have, like I said, been to Disney quite a few times now, and I've only ever seen them in that shop. There's a lot of William Morris stuff, they have a lot of Twinings tea, it's very British in there. But yeah, I've only ever seen them there, and I love them. They're cute little display things. Even if you don't drink out of them, get them to display them. Moving on from cute flowery stuff, we have the Haunted Mansion. This mug is kind of in cartoonish style, and it has the logo on the inside. And I believe I got this from the Disney Character Warehouse. So if you're unfamiliar, basically, there's two Disney Character Warehouses about 15 minutes away from Disney World, and all of the overs and stuff that doesn't sell out in the parks goes there for a discounted price. So I got this mug at like a fraction of what it was going for in the parks, and there's a lot of duds there, but ever so often you find a hidden gem, and I saw this and I can't believe it was there. I can't believe this didn't sell out in the parks. So that's very cute. Continuing on with the Haunted Mansion theme, we have this very impractical mug. It was a gift, and it's got the Haunted Mansion on one side, and I think she's called Constance Hatchaway, something like that. We'll go with it. It's the bride from the ride, and yeah, I love this. We have a lot of Haunted Mansion decor in our house, so we actually display this one. We don't drink out of it because it is such a weird shape, but it looks so cute on the side with all the rest of the spooky stuff. And another Haunted Mansion one is this one here. It's a very tall mug. I don't know if you can tell compared to the others. It's very narrow and tall, and it's in this deep red design, and it has like an all-around print, which is really nice, and a really cool handle. And again, another logo on the inside. I noticed this with Disney mugs just all over. They always have something here, which I really like. It's really cute when you're drinking out of them. Staying with Haunted Mansion, kind of, villain mug. Ursula, my favourite. I love her, and this is so cool. This was from Disneyland Paris, and they actually have a whole collection of this mug. They have, I think they've got Maleficent, I think they've got, I want to say Captain Hook. They've got a few of the villains, all in different colours, but I only picked up Ursula because she's my favourite. But just if you are a big villains fan, Disneyland Paris, they have a lot of these types, all different villains. I now have a set of 5 vintage Disney mugs, which I think are from the 90s, and they were all from the Disney store. So I don't know how hard these are to find now. I don't know if you still can find them. But don't these just scream 90s? These are so retro and cool. So this is the Evil Queen as the witch, and it says, "I'm feeling wicked" on the back, and it's got this lightning bolt handle. There's then another Evil Queen one, when she's actually the Evil Queen. which says Fairer Than Me, and it's got like an arched window design. There's then Cruella de Vil, and it says Aren't I Fabulous Darling, and Maleficent. I love this handle, it's like her dragon's tail, and it says, I always forget what this says, I look good in black, it matches my mood. Lastly for this set, my favourite villain ever, Ursula. She looks so purple on this mug. I never realised how like saturated she is. And it says, I'm a very busy woman, with the octopus design tentacle handle. I love them. They've all got really quirky handles, so we need to bring back fun handles. As we move on to the next one, what the hell is that? I'm joking. I love this mug. This is very small, cute mini cup of tea, and it's the Disney Dogs Collection mug, which has, I mean, dogs are my favourite animal, and I have my own dog. I just love dogs. But if you don't love dogs, there is also a cat version of this. So they did a dogs and a cat collection. They both got their own mug. So if you don't like dogs, there is cat ones available. This is probably my favourite mug now. I love this design. I don't know. I just love it. They did a t-shirt with this as well. And it's double-sided. And it's basically got the partner statue in the middle. And then it's surrounded by icons from all of the parks, and it's quite a nice size mug. This is my favourite, and again, it's got Walt Disney World on the inside. We then have Dinosaur Gertie, Ice Cream of Extinction. This one again is another double-sided mug, and it's again a big one. This, I would say, the Starbucks ones that you can get, I don't know if you've seen them, which have all of the different parks. It's about the same size as that, so I think it's the like You Are Here, that series. It's like the same size as those ones, but this one isn't a Starbucks mug. This is just Disney. And I love Gertie. I wish I was having an ice cream with her right now. When we go, we always like to commemorate our trips with something that we did, whether it's a resort we stayed at, whether it is a festival we went to, and this is a festival mug. So this was from 2024. We went to Festival of the Arts. And look at how cool it is. It's very retro-y with the colours and the font. And the back of it, it looks like a paint can to match with the theme of Festival of the Arts. So I really like this one. And this one's, again, more of a tall mug than a short one. Going back to, again, commemorating our trips. Resort mug. We stayed at Art of Animation and absolutely loved it. So this has got Finding Nemo. It's got The Lion King. It's got The Little Mermaid. And it's got Cars. And, of course, again, occasionally they get it right. Look how cool that handle is. It's so cool. It's a paintbrush. So this is one. And every time I drink out of it, I'm reminded of how insane the hotel is. It's definitely my favourite Disney resort. I love it. This is my partner's mug now. And it is quite a basic Walt Disney World mug. It's in kind of retro colours. It's got a retro vibe about it. And I got this from the All Star Music Resort shop. I'm sure it's other places on property, or it was other places on property, but that specifically is where we got it from. And it's really, really cool. We have a Ratatouille theme going on now because our kitchen is themed by Ratatouille. We've got prints on the wall and stuff like that. So the first mug is Remy in the chef's hat, and the handle is a spoon. This one is from Disneyland Paris because they have a whole, kind of like the French Pavilion in Epcot, they have a whole Ratatouille section. So we picked up this, and it says La Ratatouille on the inside. And to go with that, we also have a Remy espresso cup, which has him on the front there, that on the back, and so many flavours, so little time. And this was bought at the French Pavilion in Epcot, where they have a lot of the Ratatouille ride merch. I actually think this is from Primark, which, I'm not going to lie, I prefer the Primark one over the Disney World one, because he actually has a bit of movement to him. The Disney World one, I'm pretty sure, is just kind of straight, which is cute, but this has life, and Chip has life. So I love this one, and it does have the little Chip. So he's a cutie. I love him. And then saving the best in terms of sizes, this 4 set to last. So this is from Disneyland Paris. They love their coffee there, so these are very perfect coffee cups. I'd say this is more a coffee cup than a teacup. And they have one for Big Thunder Mountain, the Phantom Manor, which is their version of the Haunted Mansion. They have one for my favourite ride in both Disney Paris and probably Disney World as well, the Tower of Terror. Lastly, Pirates of the Caribbean. So that is a nice little 4-stack. They all came together as a set. And yeah, I think that's it. Again, that's been a lot of years of collecting, and I absolutely love them. And they're like memories to me rather than just something you drink of. Like I don't know. I'm reminding when I'm having from the Art of Animation one of how amazing that trip was, and when I have from the Disneyland Hotel one, how insane it was to be able to stay in such a beautiful place like that. So I think that's maybe why I collect them. It's just like little memories along the way. Anyway, I hope you really enjoyed, and if you have any suggestions of other video ideas, please feel free to let me know. So thanks for watching. Bye!